What's going on, fish speakers? Today we're getting into some Overwatch. I'm going to teach you how to be a pro-noob. I'm just going to go ahead and explain things as I go, as they're happening. I feel like that's the best way to get raw and pretty much the best circumstantial footage. Without further ado,
gotta work with the team, don't let them be alone, block. You can keep that shit down there. Yes, it's going to be closer to them, it's going to be easier for them to hit. But right now, we're not pushing too much, we're just kind of fucking with them, you know? Keeping them where they are. Don't let them get too excited, you know? Like, don't let them come around that corner too much. That'll make them excited, make them feel like, oh, we're gaining, and then they'll actually push. They'll push a little harder. So you don't want that to really go down. I really ought to know how much time passes in between those different hits, like when the balls go, you know. It looks like they're only like a millisecond or two behind each other. But yeah, this game is in the bag. This game's in the fucking bag. I mean, they could definitely turn it around. That's what I like about Overwatch. They could definitely turn it around. I forget there's not as many players. I'm usually playing 6v6. I'm like, dude, it's a huge hectic for this. And that's what I like about 6v6. I like the challenge, but it also doesn't require people to play the fucking game. Like, especially if they leave and they're salty about something stupid before the game even starts, usually. Oh shit, I'm stuck. What am I stuck on? I'm stuck. Okay, so big lesson there is if you're going to corner and you're going to use the fucking shield as a corner extension. Like, say this is the corner you're peeking around, right? You're gonna put that there. Now your corner extends here. You can peek around more. Alright, when that shield is ready to load, my thing I learned is to get back. Get back. Find you a real corner. Before you can be hit with something like a stun in those few seconds, which is strategic for them to do. Okay, see, that's what I'm saying. They got that little bit, they killed the tank, and now they're going. They think they got it. Ooh. Ooh! Okay, I hit the one that had the most health with my big blockbuster, you know. If you're fucking in a fight like that and you got a whole bunch of people that are low health, don't use the one that take up time, the one like that, like my rock. And it does a lot of damage in one go, right? Don't use that on somebody who's low, okay? That might seem obvious, but, you know, just for those that don't know, don't do that. Sometimes when you put a barrier down, it lets them think that you're going to come from that area, that you're now setting up a place to be, you know, sniping from. So when you do that, sometimes you can give yourself a break. You know? Like, they're over here, they're sitting over here thinking that they're going to get anything, and they're not. But they're also not going to advance because they think we're over here on the other side, right? So you can use that to your advantage until they either get wise, like that guy did. He moved in. That was a different reason he moved in, but whatever. He moved in. You know, you always got to stay on your feet.
They're pushing the payload. Cut them off.
I'm gonna go ahead. Oh yeah. Alright. We won the last little round. No, we didn't win that last little round. Like, oh, because that little distance. Okay. We're going off specifics here. Techniques. Cool. Alright, I don't play the little competitive play. I don't play too much. Alright. So, I'm not really supposed to be out all up in the open. That guy should have been dead. He got really lucky. Alright, so my aim is not usually this shit either. I'm gonna use the escort as a little bit of a shield here, and then extend my shield or my corner some more. Ooh. And I always do that, man. Most of the time I waste that. it's not always like a common practice I see with these other players to kill the healer first. They don't do that often, but very strategic. If you can communicate that with your team, do that. Always do that. Now, unless they're freaking guarding that bitch, which is a strategy, but it's not always played out. You don't always see that. Actually, rarely do you ever see them playing so coordinated. Okay, cool. Right, so I put that shield down to give myself a little 6-second check. Not 6 seconds, a little 6 check. Shot. You also want to kind of play with your sensitivity in a split second. Alright? If you can do it with a little bit of a speed on it, go ahead, do that. Because you kind of need it. In real life, how fast would you be able to turn your head if you heard something behind you, right? That's what you want to do. I mean, yeah, we're talking about a game here, but, you know, in Milsim, they use the same damn thing. They use game sense, Alright, so I'm all over the place. I'm getting lucky here. If they were really, like, not overwhelmed, because they are, I can tell that they are. If they weren't so overwhelmed, they would have got me a few times. They would have had a number of opportunities. So, when you see your fucking fellows in Yada do that little thing where he's pulling his ultimate, right? Do it. Fucking go crazy. Go crazy. You're basically invincible. Now, it is possible for you to die. But unless you're just the best character on your team and they're all aggroing you, you do have a few seconds where you can be just a fucking absolute beast, you know? Assuming, again, that they're not all aggro. If the, especially if the, you know, attention's split up amongst the team, then your entire team can do that, and you should be able to get a team kill within seconds. I mean, maybe not you specifically alone, but, you know, your entire team should get a whole fucking team annihilation. Alright, oh, I missed it. I know I missed it. Alright. Oh no, I got him. That's something I'm still working on, is properly hitting my, and I corner, like I talk about extending corners and I literally shoot around it. I'm a fucking idiot. But I still do use it as a corner because, you know, I can't get the angle I can get here, right here. You know, they still can't hit me through here, so it's basically like a corner extension. But the bad thing about that is when you're doing that and your shield is, you know, depletes. You've got to go all the way back across your shield's distance in order to go wherever, you know, you might be hiding something. So, I'll go ahead and show you this. I just started playing ranked. Like, this is the first time in my whole life, a whole lifetime of playing fucking Overwatch that I've even participated in any other ranked. So you can see, I'm not the best player. A healer's almost always got some ability that makes it, or allows them to be able to dash out of the way quickly. So, they'll always be back faster than you.
Doc, I got this rash that won't go away. I've tried everything. Radiation, dirt, radioactive dirt.
Have you tried bandaging your mouth?
Would that help?
It helped me.
Oh wow, bandaging your mouth. Okay, dude. Now, one of the things I'm starting to notice about this game mode is that it sort of forces the players to play the characters they're supposed to. Okay, so nothing's happening. Definitely want to move that up. You don't want to let them make the first move and be like, oh, well, we're aggressing now. No, you're not. You're still back there. You're still uncertain of whether or not you can even push because whatever the hell is stopping you. A million and one things every time. It's always... Okay. Killer. I don't know what that was, but I'm glad my barrier was there. If you're not certain if you're about to get ganked or like just some crazy shit's happening, throw your shield down. Just throw it down. It can't hurt you. It comes back quite fast, you know, so like all's well as end well, right? All's well that end well. All's is well that ends well. Damn, boy. See my freaking godlike aim, dude. What is happening? Alright. Cool. Great. Alright, so. The escort, something I don't see is them using it as a shield. I don't see them do that often, man. Like, come on. It's a shield that updates with you, you know? It's like, perfect. It's like a riot shield you don't have to hold. Dude, their healer is top notch. Cool. Okay, see, now they're sort of discombobulated, them as a team. Right, so they all came over here, they were doing that, you saw how they were all coming over here, they were doing that thing, trying to gang up on us because that's all they got left. They're being pushed back into a corner. So that's sort of how you naturally play whenever that happens. There'll be a moment in like when you're playing a game, like I don't know if you've ever noticed it, but where your entire team just sort of gets the fucking message, gets the assignment. And we all work together, you know, we all feel that same, oh dude, this is what's happening, this is what we need to do. Fucking resurrection. We all need to push at the same time, like this, and then they do it, and then they succeed, and they're all happy about it. That happens a lot. I see that happen so many times. And funny enough, that's too pro for right now, but you can do that on purpose. You can get them in that mood on purpose, and it pulls out a skill within them that you know, skills within them you weren't seeing. Okay, so cool. I don't like Sigma's range at all. I guess it's pretty obvious, but with Sigma, you do not have to see the shit connect. You just have to know, right? You just have to know that they're over there, fire, and then pull back. You don't need to see it connect. Because you just trust it. It's not going to change direction, you know what I mean? It's just gonna go. Be careful as on fucking tanks. Because sometimes they get lucky and for some reason they just have more fucking health and shield than they originally do. Also, something stupid has happened to you before. Like that guy was doing his ultimate, is what I'm assuming that was. It was pretty powerful, so that's why. Anyway. I hit him with my rock, right? Stunned him, knocked him down, and it stopped him. You do not want to give them time. That, chasing stupid individuals that are back there lollygagging, like pricking you in the back of the head like it's a fucking mosquito. I missed that. Anyway, I feel like I didn't get to touch on what I was trying to touch on. Fuck, man, I hate when I do that. Sun distracted me. What was I talking about? If you've ever been playing the game and you've just been negated out of your ult, you can do that to them too. Anything that happens to you that makes you just so fucking mad, realize that that's a new strength you've gained. You can do that very same thing, whatever it was, to the enemy. I can't tell you how many times I've pulled out my ult. The second I pull it out, I get absolutely obliterated. If you can do that on purpose, not only will that make them pissed, but it discombobulates you. Like for instance, I like playing the mind game on the enemy a lot. Like in Call of Duty, people won't, they'll be holding a point, you know, like, oh, bam, 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 man, and they go back, you know, reload, whatever the fuck, bam, 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 and then, what they won't do though, but like how the enemy team in the last game, they were kind of just like staying back. They didn't advance. It might not seem strategic because, yeah, you might be getting your ass whooped, but advancing doesn't always mean getting your ass whooped. Like you know what I mean? Like it's possible. Whitehall. It's possible. Oh wow, they're right here. I didn't know that. Okay, so this, you do not want to let them even move it a slight bit. So you're gonna have to fight a lot harder. Because any amount of movement is progress for them. A win is a win. So it might seem a little unfair, but you don't want to give them any room. No room at all. Good shit on the healer's part, bro. Good shit. I've done constantly in this entire time. Alright, so I'm shooting. I'm not fully seeing them connect because they have fast reaction times too. So you don't want to get shot while trying to fucking do your little straight. You saw me do my stun move right after being, I don't like that he can do that. Ridiculous. As he pulled me in. He's probably got some array of combinations ready for you the second he pulls you in. So if you can do what I just did, and, you know, hit it, not miss like I did, and you've got a pretty deadly comeback, which is, you know, stopping him from doing all of that initially. Can you hit them through here? Man. Yeah, you can. I didn't know that. I thought that was like a little barrier. Okay, cool. So this game looks like it's in the bag. It's in the bag. But This is Overwatch. You can come back at any moment. And then, okay, so they're trying to flank. The one thing that really destroys a lot of teams I play with when it comes to flanking, ooh, fuck, and they're pushing together, is the team gets salty. Your team will get salty about flankers. They do that. The one little scraggly flanker back there somehow will outlive that, live long enough to just keep dodging shots and shit, and just the team will chase them down. Your team will likely chase them down, and that's a bad thing. You don't, like, I can't tell you how much that, if they don't do that on purpose, it makes them look even, you know, smarter. You know, because, it's literally like dividing and conquering right there, bro. Good shit. I bet he was pissed about that. Okay, so they're all pushing together. That's really good. That was a really good push to take me right there, though. I almost felt a little scared. Yep. Group up. Okay, now my team's starting to get a little fucking antsy. Yeah, they're getting antsy. That will happen whenever a good push from the enemy comes, and your team just sort of loses that edge that they had, where they were destroying the entire game, but now all of a sudden they're back here together, fucking scared and pushing back. They feel like they can't push, which you absolutely can. You do not need a tank. I have done it before because I've done, you know, good pushes. You can't obviously win a game with 3 people, but I'm a 6v6. Only 3 people on the team, and I did. I swear to good Lord Jesus. It's possible. Now, we still won, but they did get that little bit of distance on us, and if you were in like a championship, that would matter. That counts. Fucking way. If they lose, they lose, you know. So, we got endorsed a little bit, which is cool. We won that game, helping my freaking ratio out a bit. If you liked the video, go ahead and show some support, like and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Until the next time.